YouTube. Today we're going to talk about this Apple Watch Ultra 1 month later, and I'm going to be pointing out some things that could give a future purchaser second thoughts. And then I'm going to talk about the things that will make you confident about your purchase in the Apple Watch Ultra. But before I do that, I got to give Tim Apple a call. Y'all ain't know I knew Tim Apple? Well, you going to get to know now. Hello, Tim Apple. What up, player? Hey, listen, quick phone call. I just want to let you know you did it. You got one with this one, the Apple Watch Ultra. Congratulations. But I got to bring this up with you. This is my only bone to pick with you, Tim. How come I didn't get an Apple Watch Ultra for review? Or an iPhone for that fact? Hello? Hello? See, Tim just be playing. He gonna call back. He's gonna call back. Okay. Time to let you guys know about my 1 month experience with the Apple Watch Ultra. Here are the cons. So my first con with this Apple Watch Ultra, Apple didn't give us enough Apple Watch Ultra specific watch faces. You do have this one right here, which is the Wayfinder, which is absolutely dope. Super fire, has 8 complications, a ton of information. But this is like the only one. If I go to like some of the older, more common watch faces, they just look big and clunky. And not all of them have enough complications to take advantage of the full space. Like all of this screen real estate not being used. This is probably the best normal Apple Watch face that I could use on the Apple Watch Ultra. But if I'm being honest, the main watch face that I will use on here is this one because it just takes full advantage of the screen real estate and all of the information that you're available to get on an Apple Watch Ultra display. Here's another con that could give you second thoughts about your purchase with the Apple Watch Ultra. If you're not a heavy watch user or a heavy watch fan, this could possibly not be the watch for you. It's a hefty smartwatch and it wears on your wrist, meaning you can feel it on your wrist from a weight perspective. I mean, this thing is 61.3 grams on your wrist. And if you're used to the lighter, more typical smartwatch weights, like so say this 41 millimeter with this super light sport loop, you're gonna feel the weight of this one in the beginning. But here's something that's kind of a redemptive truth for some people, maybe the majority of you, is the more you wear it, the more you'll become used to it. Like you can become accustomed to the weight and the wear. But I just wanna be frank and straight up, like you feel this bad boy. This thing is hefty. These are great grade A materials, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Now, here's one more thing that we have to add when it comes to the Apple Watch Ultra. You need to wear this watch properly. A lot of people, you see so many reviewers not wearing their smartwatch properly. Why is that? Because they're tech reviewers and they don't know, the little tech nerds. Listen, you don't wear your watch all the way up on your wrist up here. I've seen so many people with their smartwatches pushed up right here. It doesn't even look right. Find your wrist bone and place your smartwatch directly behind your wrist bone. It's gonna wear better, it's gonna lay flatter. This part of your wrist right here is made and is more accommodating to your Ultra watch than any other part of your wrist. This is how you wear your watch, and it looks so much better when you wear it properly. So many people doing it wrong. I wonder why. This is why you come back to the smartwatch guru. Oh, that's the end of the cons and the things that could cause second thoughts. Now, one true reality is the fact that you've just spent $799 on a smartwatch. That could bring second thoughts. I gotta be real about that. But if you have the budget for it and you can afford it and you cannot feel those, financial remorse feelings, then you can carry on about your day and enjoy these next things that I'm gonna speak about. Call quality and speaker value. Listen, they've brought a triple mic array system on here. They've given an improved speaker. Oh, my bad. Let me flip it over right here. Look at that speaker grill right there. Crazy. The speaker volume for sound quality and phone calls is amazing. It's great. I take so many phone calls here because I have so much confidence. Now, I'll be real. Holding your wrist up to talk like this, you're looking real Dick Tracy 007, and it's a little awkward for, the general use. But when I don't want to reach to my phone, or I need to answer a phone call real quick, or I just want that convenience, answering and taking phone calls on this watch right here, a smooth user experience, and I can recommend it with confidence. The next thing I want to talk about in my user experience over this last month with the Apple Watch Ultra that I got to point out is notification size and clarity. You guys have heard me ramble on and on about how great this beautiful, bright OLED panel, but what makes it so great is how flat and reminiscent it is of your smartphone. And with the sizing, let's look at this. I could get into, look at the real estate I'm getting with these notifications. You know what I mean? And if I go into my messages, hold on, let me make sure. So just look at this. As you guys can see inside of my message feed, I got GIFs or GIFs, whichever you choose to call them. Look at the size of them. I got a notification, right? Like literally this interaction is just like using a watch. Look at that, like a YouTube video. Let me see if I tap it, what happens? Oh, my browser can't play this video, but I was able to pull up the YouTube video though. You know what I'm saying? So the sheer size and clarity of this OLED panel and looking at your notifications, being able to see, I get a lot of smart home notifications. So like the thumbnails and the previews of the videos and so forth with such clarity and size. And that matters, like to me personally, for my user experience and the ability to interact with my notifications because of the size of this panel, because of how flat it is and how reminiscent of a smartphone that we use every day, this watch truly is. Okay, so just excuse me for a few seconds of your time to share today's video partner. Thank you. Okay, so now I have an opportunity for you to earn not only just a 30-day free trial via the link down in the description below, but also the opportunity to earn a completely free subscription from our video partner, Epidemic Sound. You can even get paid. Listen up. The Epidemic Sound Community Program is where Epidemic Sound subscribers can access a community loyalty program, which invites paying users to become referrers and earn a free subscription. The more you refer, the more rewards you'll get, such as becoming a cash earning ambassador. See, I told you I'd get you paid. So how does it work? For every paying user you bring in, you'll earn a free month on your personal plan. When you reach 12 new paying subscribers, you can level up to become an ambassador and you'll get cash for every user you bring in instead. The community space, epidemicsound.com/community, is efficient, easy to use, and helps maximize all community benefits, which means no payout delays or link trouble. Information on links, clicks, signups, earnings, scheduled payouts, bank info, and graphic assets are all in the same place. So here's my experience. I use Epidemic Sound music and sound effects in every single YouTube production I produce. Sound enhances the video experience, and I see the two as one. And what I love most about Epidemic Sound is their genuine support and care for creators like you and me. So hit the link down in the description below, get your 30-day free trial, head on over to epidemicsound.com/community and join the program. Another thing that's so great about the Apple Watch Ultra is the fact that the build quality gives you a truly premium experience. The weight, the heft, just the all-around materials used are that of premium build. Titanium body, sapphire glass crystal, along with ceramic backings. So this thing right here is built to actually reflect the price that you're spending on this device. It's so many other devices where we're spending large amounts of money in the tech space, but lower grade materials are being used. At least in this one, specifically from Apple, I can applaud the material and attention to detail and craftsmanship of this device. It's really well put together, really well thought out, and it's finally a product from Apple that in a long time we've been able to see that we can appreciate and applaud. I've even seen Android users giving flowers. So that says a lot for the Apple Watch Ultra. And another great plus that I'll give you, this is just like one of those deciding factors that I appreciate. I do not need to be an adventurer to appreciate and enjoy this watch. I can be an everyday Apple Watch smartwatch user and still get the benefits and the experience of using this device. Now, I know there's so many jokes in the comment section like, who's getting these watches and not doing scuba diving, cross trek and all this or whatever, or running a triathlon and so forth. Listen, Apple are marketing geniuses. They created this smartwatch knowing good well that they're everyday smartwatch users who's been complaining about battery life and who would want a larger display would easily go out and purchase this Apple Watch Ultra. Check. But what's even more smart and what I appreciate about the positioning of the Apple Watch Ultra is Apple went after after a totally new market, the adventurer. They added in so many features that I would have never thought to be even like a thing when it comes to smartwatches. The SOS, communication, being able to do the siren, being able to backtrack just off a compass, and just being able to help prevent a lot of things that could go sideways in those situations go right. So even though it's just for recreational diving, it's not for like serious scuba divers, but a lot of people might want to go and learn scuba diving. They have the option of being able to keep this watch on and get some of the features and experiences that are beneficial to that recreational activity. Those people who like to go on those trails that aren't the trails that are like just well plotted out for you to find your way, and they just want to be adventurous, which I don't know why you would just want to go off in the blue yonder without a way home. Well, at least the Apple Watch Ultra can help you find your way home. Hopefully. So I just thought it was clever of Tim Apple and his little workforce over there to come up with a new market to capture, a new way to justify this Apple Watch Ultra, other than just putting a bigger display and a battery, because the criticism they would have received, as they're still gonna get regardless, just because, you know, that's how it goes with Apple products. But I think I'm seeing more appreciation, understanding, and respect for the Apple Watch Ultra by far. Now the iPhone, that's a different story for a different video. Okay, so another thing I wanna be honest about and just keep it a buck, I have not taken full advantage of this action button. It's two reasons. Number one, it's Techtober and I've been consumed in work and I need to exercise more. So my action button is set up for workouts and I haven't been working out. Shame, shame, shame on me, I know. Hit me in the comment section and let me know I need to work out and exercise. The second reason is I feel there should be more options added to this action button. More practical things, not just the adventure, action-packed type of stuff. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Give us some more functionality with this action button. So I'm looking forward to updates and more ways to use the action button other than just the few ways that we have now. So another thing that I really want to point out in my 1 month of use with this Apple Watch Ultra and just me sharing my experience, I've used this Apple Watch more than I have ever interacted with any other Apple Watch of the past. I'm well past the honeymoon phase. I'm well past that point where it's just like, oh wow, there's something new. You know, I'm not feeling any of that. I just got to be clear about that so you guys understand. I use this thing to do so many things. A lot of them are the typical, you know, Apple Watch functions, but I'm using it more than I would on the other Apple Watches just because of the sheer user experience being given by this device. It's simple. So I'm controlling my smart home features. I'm taking voice notes. I'm tracking weather conditions. As you can see, I can know exactly when rain is around the corner. That is super clutch and useful for someone like me who tends to go outside and film. So 50% chance of rain in 5 days, extremely useful information, and it's at a glance of my smartwatch. Taking calls more than I have on any previous smartwatch. I'm making payments, which as I would normally do with Apple Pay. Tracking workouts when I'm working out more, which I haven't been able to. Techtober, let me loose. And then I'm tracking packages. I'm making purchases. I'm checking emails on here. I'm also tracking my stocks. Look at that. Boom. See where Apple at. Oh man, it's a red market today. All right, let's get out of there before depression starts to kick in. No, I'm just joking. It's a buyer's market right now. No stock advice, no financial advice. Now, I want to talk to you guys about what's truly making me feel 1 month later that this watch is absolutely worth it. User experience. It is by far the number one reason I enjoy this Apple Watch Ultra. It's my user experience. Some things wear off. Some things are gimmicks. Some things aren't useful, but you find them useful in that first week because you're just in that honeymoon phase. But there are things like this, which 30 days later, 31 days, however many days it is at this point, which continue to live up to that usability and that user experience as day one. And when you find tech products, when you are given things of that magnitude, you have to appreciate them, which is exactly why I'm giving so many flowers to the Apple Watch Ultra. I'm not capping. If you guys want to pull up, and we didn't even talk about battery yet, battery life is outrageous on this thing. Of any Apple Watch of the past, this thing is smoking, crushing the rating that Apple has on their website by far. 2.5 days easily. 3 days for some, more for others. You can just literally use this watch more than your phone. That's something that speaks volumes about this device. Another thing that speaks volumes is the build quality. Peace of mind knowing that I have one of the most premium built smartwatches on my wrist of any smartwatch on the market. The durability, the ruggedness, and the sheer versatility of this smartwatch says a lot. Every time I flip my wrist and I take a deep glaze at this OLED panel with this clarity, this sizing, with the 2000 nits of max peak brightness, which indoors shines the most. It shines outside in direct sunlight without a doubt, but indoor clarity is everything, and it's strongly due to the pixel density and the brightness of this OLED panel. I love it. I enjoy it. And I see, even for people who have harder eyesights, I'm talking to my people out there, hard of seeing. I've seen you guys in my comment section giving joy and praises. Even my own parent, my father, has done the same when it comes to this watch. He's using more of the adventure features than I am because he's very active and consistent in his walking and his tracking. And this watch is offering that for him, along with the battery life, the OLED panel, the build quality, and the all-around user experience. Call qualities, sound, and the sheer versatility of this. I can switch this band to this band, and I can dress my watch up to have way more swag than it has now. This is more of my comfort, everyday, I'm chilling type of band. But in a couple of seconds, I can literally remove this, connect this. Hold on, you know what I'm saying? Don't fumble, CJ. Do not fumble the bag. You gotta show people how quick and easy and convenient this truly is. Boom. Wrap that around right there. And, oh wait, let me get a little tighter. Proper placement, as you guys can see, very important. Oh, and I need to change the watch face, hold on. So I would go in here, I would edit this, I would slide over to here, and I literally would go just down one watch face to this more orange adventure black watch face. And now I've just transformed and given my Apple Watch Ultra a totally new look and even more premium presentation for my wristwear. The uniqueness and just the all-around quality of this Apple Watch Ultra, and it's by far the reason why I have yet to have any second thoughts about my purchase.